And we're back with our questions from the internets. Well, this is an obvious one, but I think it's a good one. We should ask this on this day. Why do you think Americans are still so obsessed with royalty? Yeah, why? I put it to you.
Well, I hate to insert a fact here, but the last poll I saw something like 6% of Americans were fascinated. I think the media have been fascinated.
That's
everybody I know.
That's what they told a pollster. You know how they said?
I was here when the last royal wedding happened. It wasn't anything like that now.
Come on. Have you been living under a rock the last month? It's everywhere.
It's everywhere in the media. Do you think it's really?
Well, what do you think the media? Right, because the media only covers what's important. They never pander to what people want to watch.
Well, yeah, I want.
So it can't be that people really. Laura, come on.
I watched it on the plane. I want Camilla to be king.
I think we're fascinated with the idea of the fascination.
I highly doubt she has the John Waters look underneath.
Well, but I bet she's hot, though.
Yeah.
I bet she is. He looks pretty happy with her, don't you think?
He did.
Let me tell you.
Boy, the heart wants what it wants.
I'm telling you, everybody has a type.
I know. I mean, who would have ever...
Gerontophilia, the attraction to older people. Right. Yeah. An ugly word for a lovely thought.
How weird that you, of all people, would know about that. It just doesn't seem like a John Waters area. Well, but, you know, it's one thing to be a wet blanket about, you know, I'm glad you brought that up about unemployment, but come on. People do care about this wedding. They're talking about it endlessly. If you look at the ratings, it was everywhere.
Well, it's fantasy. People are tired of reality.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah. It's fantasy.
Well, then how about we replace...
It's a real life
fantasy. I think we could do our own version. I mean, I think we should just accept it, that we have our own royalty. They're called corporations, and when they merge, we could have a wedding, throw money, line up,
everything,
you know,
policy.
Wear logos. That'd be fun.
Everything's political.
But it was a reality show where we didn't look down on them. Maybe that was it. It didn't ask you to feel superior to all the people on it, which is maybe that's what it was.
Right. No,
I think you need to apologize for the audience for making everything such a downer and political.
No.
What do you think, folks? Do I need to apologize?
No, nobody needs to apologize about it.
I appreciate
Well, he was just joking. Okay. Are any of you worried about your iPhone tracking your whereabouts? Is privacy a thing of the past? Yes, I think
it's a thing of the past.
Yeah, and I don't think people care.
Nobody cares.
No, you know.
I think when we're sharing our most intimate secrets on the bus.
Exactly.
Really, we haven't got a lot of ground to stand.
No, they want it.
I'm pretty unblackmailable.
And yet you're saying, I was going to read this quote on the air. Let me read it on overtime. This is one of the reviews on your book from the Washington Post. Waters is a greater national treasure than 90% of the people who are given Kennedy Center honors.
Oh, that was
December. And
would that be must-see TV?
Him at the Kennedy Center?
That would be the best thing that ever happened.
We're going to see it. It's going to happen.
Do you think it could happen?
Oh,
yeah.
Under President Trump. They're gonna...
Well, you know, the only time I was ever invited to the White House was for Reagan with Lee Atwater, who was my fan.
There you go.
And he knew everything about exploitation movies. And we went there, and all he did was talk about the bloody pit of horror and every horror movie.
Wow.
And showed me Nixon's bathroom and said that's where the button was if he's on the toilet. If it's the end of the world, he pushes. And he said, Nancy's not here. Come on in. It was like being over someone's house when they were babysitting. It was fun.
Well, I think you've just guaranteed you will never receive a Kennedy Center. Should a photo ID be required in order to vote, as several state legislatures are proposing?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think voting should be as easy as possible for anybody.
I think it should be trust. Just
really?
Trust.
I voted twice before.
I think you're twice in really in one election?
Yeah.
How'd you get away with that?
Easy. And it was before picture ID ruined everything. Because I used to just ask people, are you going to vote? And they said no. And I said, can I use your card? And I voted for Shirley Chisholm a couple times.
There you go.
Well, I loved her.
I'm afraid you're playing right into it.
Our problem is...
I'm sorry. I'm just telling you, I believe if you believe strong enough, go out and vote as much as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Would never happen. There's no motivation for that.
Well, Our problem is not people voting not enough here.
Right.
That's what I mean.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You make up for apathy.
That's right. Is there a problem with just getting a voting card in the mail or something? I don't quite get it. Maybe with an iPhone, that's all you need. You don't need any kind of, photo ID.
Why, first of all, why can't we do it on the weekend?
Yeah, on the
That's a
weekend,
much
get
For
an
a
ID,
week,
you
get
know.
your voting ID in the mail.
Why not open up voting for a week or two?
Or a week, this is what most other countries
Make
do.
sure
Well,
that-
they do
don't-
do it now, some. Can't you vote a week ahead of
Yeah.
time by
Yes,
mail
you
and
can.
stuff? Yeah.
But of course, that most of
We have to do it on Tuesdays because people are farming.
right.
And why do people
right.
dress so unsexy when they vote? Did you ever notice? People look terrible when they vote.
John, did you ever see those films?
Cruise when you vote. Like try to pick up somebody when you vote.
All right, we got to go. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it.